Sup guys, patch 11.7 tier list.
That's
it's about that
right.
time. So we do things a little bit different. So let me break it down. So we're gonna have two tier lists, okay? One from Iran to Platinum.
That's right.
And a second tier list, Diamond Plus.
Big boys.
So let's just have a separate one. So for each role, we're gonna go through each position. And we're gonna give you guys our best 3 picks for each role. So it goes down to 15 per tier list, total of 30.
Yep.
So let's get right to it. Okay, so let's go to our first tier list. This is the Iran to Plat. And we're gonna start from the top lane. So, which is your favorite, like your must pick or must ban for low elo?
Now my must pick / must ban, aka pick or ban for top lane in Iron is or Iron 2 Plat, sorry, is Urgot. Because Urgot is easy to play. The itemization is very good, especially when your enemy doesn't know how to beat you.
Yeah,
Like,
he's
it's
scary,
hard
man.
to beat if you know what you're doing.
If you're in another matchup, you're in big
You
trouble.
have to be like a very focused player to beat Urgot properly. And in Iron to Plat, you're gonna get away with a lot, and it's gonna be very hard carry, especially with the Satanic Hydra build.
Oh, yeah.
Very nice.
So now that's probably your favorite. Like if you're playing top and you don't want to have trouble.
That's my pick on ban and Iron Plat.
Yeah. And so now we've got a couple of backups. So
That's right.
Who's the first backup?
First backup is Darius. Another hard carry, 1v9.
Yeah, El Clasico.
Darius. And in Iron to Plat, you can easily pentakill if you are the better player. And it's easy to play laning phase with Darius because he's the dominant laner.
Yeah.
And even when it comes to range matchups, you do have your pool, so you can deal
Gap
with the range.
close, yeah. And
You
then
can deal with most range characters, and especially most people in Iron to Plat aren't going to be that hard to deal with. You're not going to get exploited as much as you will somewhere higher.
Yeah,
so,
somewhere high they learned the Darius matchup.
Exactly.
They're too experienced, yeah.
And our last pick would be Garen. And Garen is as easy as it is to say, is as easy as it's to play. So
Yeah. I think Garen is just great across the board, but
Garen's
definitely
amazing.
shines in the beginning stage of
100%,
things. Yeah.
because if you know your win condition, you will win the battle every time. There's no like, oh, I didn't perform my mechanics well enough. No, you either made a bad decision or a good one.
Yeah, okay.
Garen is just decision making.
Yeah, okay.
So
Simple decision making.
You don't have to focus on extra things, so you can just focus on getting better at the game, especially in Iron to Plat.
Yeah, it's like learn your fundamentals of League of Legends through Garen. I think is a good choice.
And he does the job. He's very strong.
Yeah. And it's a 2-for-1. It really is a good character, and he can help you learn the game and get through that low elo.
Yeah, 100%.
And not have some sort of character that's like a scrub killer, but once you pass the threshold into diamond, it loses its edge. The diminishing returns aren't as heavy as other picks. Yeah. So it's something that you could put into your player pool into the future and hold on to it. All the way to the top, and it'll be great.
There's been people that have made Challenger.
Of course.
It's just really, really hard, but you can walk your whole way through.
Yeah.
You might stop playing him, but not as much. But
it's always good to have in your pocket, like no matter what. So it's a good pick. So yeah, that's up for top lane. Okay, time to enter the jungle. Okay,
jungle, baby.
So which is the must of must?
Okay, the pick or ban for jungle for Iron to Plat is Viego. Viego wins most 2v2 skirmishes with your mid, top, bot. He's just a very good skirmisher, and in low elo people die, so you always will transform. 90% of the time, you're not gonna struggle to find a body to transform. So Viego has a healthy clear, very easy to do. Itemization is consistent, and it's always good in every game. And Viego's just like one of the most busted characters in the game right now. And the pick and ban rate of Viego is very low in Iron to Plat.
Which is surprising.
Just surprising, and we're gonna take those. So you guys abuse it and get out. You know what I mean? And then
backup number
one is Shaco.
Yeah, he's actually been getting juicy. Yeah.
And he did get buffed. I think it was last patch.
Yes.
Jack in the Box got more damage for jungle camps.
For jungle camps, yep. So that's basically since last patch has been refocused into the jungle, and I think that people should be taking advantage of that.
Yeah, the win rates are very high right now. I've been seeing like grandmasters playing Shaco, challengers playing Shaco, and doing very well, and the win rates have been very high. And he's been flexible. And I've been seeing some AP builds in the jungle, which is I've never seen it before, and it's been popping up every.
Right.
So recently,
and also invisibility characters for
lower
any
stealth, invisibility
characters
are just
shine.
so good when people are unaware and not paying attention. Because to counter stealth, you need to ward camps, and people aren't warding camps till high elo.
Yeah.
It's very uncommon, so you're not gonna.
So
get
use that
punished.
to your advantage if you're gonna play him. Like, keep that in mind. That like in plat below, you pretty much are invisible. Like straight up, you are invisible.
You are invisible.
So take advantage of it. Yeah. And our second backup pick,
Volibear. He got his healing back for his W, so he has very healthy clears again, like he used to when he got reworked. I think it was like a year ago.
Yeah.
Or however long it's been. So Volibear is a very consistent character, no performance issues whatsoever. Itemization's decent, and he's just really good right now. And I've been even seeing him high elo as well, doing good, really high win rates as well, consistent. So he's a character with longevity as well as Shaco and Viego. So Volibear is really nice and consistent, and has good ganks. And ganks are really important.
Yeah, his ganks are clean.
Very
clean.
nice.
Shuts down towers. You can just. It's the ultimate dive. It's the best.
Ultimate dive. You know, point and click stun. He has the explosion storm that slows and does damage, and it shields him. Or attack reset. It's just a stacked character, and it's very good.
Yeah, very
nice and easy.
So that's our jungle picks. Moving on to mid.
Okay.
What's up with mid? Who's the must?
Hey, the pickle ban. Due to the new buffs, Yasuo is back, stronger than ever.
Yasuo. That's right, dude. And you know, I hate to say it, but low elo loves the Yasuo.
Oh, they love Yasuo.
They love the Yasuo,
and they're gonna love it even more this patch. And he's gonna be winning more than ever. One thing you gotta remember with Yasuo, you can't be throwing. You have to practice. A lot of low elo Yasuo players like to die a lot.
They just like to die.
Yeah, they just love it. They love taking tower shots. They love just dashing in. But I would recommend Yasuo if you're a very careful player, because I think it's very strong, and I think I recommend it because it's very easy to 1v9 low elo with Yasuo, and people get tilted when you're ahead.
Yes.
They tilt so hard when you're Yasuo.
People tilt fast against Yasuo. I've really noticed that. Quickly. It's insane. Very quickly. It's like they got a vendetta against the Yasuo. It's like almost like the Z effect, I would say.
Yeah, it's a Z effect.
When you see a Z and it's like, oh, God, please.
But Yasuo actually is useful.
Yeah.
And he just scales and scales and scales and scales. Z is like, oh, you can get one person, and then you're kind of not a character anymore. And it's just really not that good anymore. So Yasuo is my pickle ban for Iron to Plat. And for our backups, we have Diana. Diana is really good. You can play Diana to every elo. But I think she's especially strong Iron 2 Plat. And a lot of characters that like build Hex Deck Alternator are really strong because it's an item that only costs 1050 gold. And it's very efficient. Once you build it, you can one-shot someone.
It's a fat spike.
Incredible spike. And it's just a component. And it's very cheap. Only 1050. So most of the time you can get it first back. But even if you don't, you got easy components like amplifying term and stuff. So, very good character, very snowballing, very easy to play. And then for our last backup for mid, you have Fizz, the playful trickster. And he is better than ever.
Yep.
Because he builds Hextech Alternator once again.
Yep.
OP component, very good. Cheap, easy character. You just go in, press all your buttons, boom. Just like roll your finger, boom, boom, boom.
Just do a little piano roll. And that's it.
And then they die. So it's really good. And no one dodges your fish in Iron the Plat. So that's my other recommendation.
Yeah.
So
just really cash in on that, for sure.
Yes.
And that's the mid pick. Now we're moving to the bot lane, starting off with ADC. Okay, who's the must?
Okay, the pickle ban for Iron the Plat is Swain because no one dodges anything. And they just suck it
last time we talked about Swain as well, so he's a returning guy.
He hasn't been touched, and he's a character that shines at low elos, like so hard. Like, I've been looking at the statistics, and there's like hundreds and thousands of games, and he will have a 54% win rate.
That's insane.
Like hundreds of thousands.
That's
That's not a fluke. Some guy was telling me, oh, the pick rate is low, so the win rate's gonna be high. No. Like hundreds of thousands of samples. And the win rate's very high, like Iron to Plat. So it's a very good character, and it's good synergy with whoever your bot lane is most of the time.
Most of the
time. Because you can bind them, you can slow them, you can make them move away with your W, your little explosion. So you have lots of influence on the enemy, and they don't know what to do. And they like to sit on you a lot. A lot of the supports in LoL love to sit on you, and you
Yeah,
just
yeah,
zap
yeah,
them,
yeah.
and you get all the bolts because
Yeah.
you shoot like multiple rays of electricity.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And you land all of them. You're maximizing on Swain.
Yeah.
And it's
Well,
just
yeah.
such a 1v9 character.
Yeah,
that
big
healer.
time. Especially the later the game goes, it just
Oh,
becomes horrifying.
so disgusting. Yes.
So yeah, and now backup number 1, we've got Tristana. A classic pick. It's like there's
Yeah.
nothing. Such a
And
good character.
listen, in Iron the Plat, you're gonna get that level 2 all-in every time.
Yeah.
They
haven't dealt with it, so just keep running it. It's
Just
like,
keep doing it. And even with the nerfs, she's still very good in that elo, 100%.
Yeah.
It's not gonna affect her much. You're still gonna kill them, so let's take advantage of it. And Tristana's very good 1v9 because every time she kills or gets an assist, she resets
the
her rocket jump.
Yeah, exactly.
So she's very 1v9 and she just gets ahead real quick. And you can just get yourself out of that elo real easy. Now, for our final pick, we have Sivir. Sivir's very nice, especially when you don't have a support because you're in low elo. And you get farm from 2,000 range away. Just throw your disc, play.
Shoot. Ultimate frisbee, yeah.
Yeah, frisbee. So, Sivir's very good, and in low elo you get way more value than you should with Sivir.
Yeah.
They're just getting ricocheted, and then it'll do. They're just letting you land your disc for free, so you're getting a lot of value. And she's very easy to play. She's an auto reset, nice wave clear. You can farm from distance, play on the tower. Very consistent character, and the build right now is very strong.
Yeah, clean.
So it's really good, and I recommend it. And people don't know how to deal with it at that elo. And you can play it to Challenger as well.
Yeah, another one that you can carry
you
all the way
carry
up.
all the way.
Super meta.
Yeah,
It's great. Yeah,
it's good.
So it's good to, like, if you're starting off or if you're beginning, to have, like, if you focus on the ADC, to have at least that character in your
It's
pocket.
something you can stick to.
Yeah.
You can always play. It's nice. It's not gonna be OP, but it's always gonna be average at the highest level.
Yeah.
So it's cool.
It's like the Riot cares about that character. You
Yeah,
find
they
in
do.
general
They
in
definitely
pro play, you see
Yeah.
it pop up, and
100%.
they keep an eye on that character. So yeah, that's ADC. Let's finish the bottom with support. Now, who's the must?
Hey, pick or ban in Iron to Plat for support is Leona. Leona's really good.
I hate to say it, but yeah, that's the one. That's
Leona
the one.
can 1v1 your ADC at level 2 because aftershock and just your E, and it's just a nightmare. So basically, Leona's really good at carrying your noob teammates. Just very good, high CC, just really tanky, lots of damage. Surprisingly enough.
Yeah, and people focus in team fights. You find that people focus on
they
the
just
Leona.
focus Leona. You just infinite peel. So it's just
and your
really
ADC
good.
is just like soaking it up.
Yeah,
like,
exactly. Getting maximum value.
Super good.
Leona's like in low elo. You want to play like supports that can play make or kill people. Usually.
Yeah.
You do want to have lots of authority.
You want agency. Yeah. You want to be
agency,
able.
100%. And Leona's good at roam. You can roam mid, cause a ruckus, and just stun people for 1,000 years. And they just can't move. So Leona's my pick or ban because it's very consistent.
Yeah.
Behind the plat. And for our backups, we have Brand. Now Brand, that's agency, all right?
Yeah.
In Iron the Plat, you're running Dark Harvest and you're going ham, okay?
Yeah, pretty much.
He's really strong right now. His items are good. Leandri's is juicy right now.
Oh yeah.
And with the new tank shred on it, is delicious and consistent. So I really like Brand, and it's enough said. You can kill people without your ADC, and if you get good RNG and your ADC right clicks, they die very easily.
That's amazing. That's
really
that's what we call synergy, right? That's synergy.
And then lastly,
the iconic
Blitzcrank.
You can't go wrong.
Playmaker, decent damage.
Like they banned the crap out of him in LoL. The fear of God is putting him.
Rocket grab is so long range.
It is.
It is pretty long range.
But like, yeah, if you just sit there like a Fall Guys character, he's gonna grab you. It's just like, just to be sitting there. Well, that's what you get.
Yeah.
But he is just that good.
He's
he
very
really
good.
is that good.
Good on roam, good in lane. Just lots of pressure. People get tilted. Iron Plat.
Yes, is it one of those high tilt characters?
When
they see a Blitzcrank and they grab you a couple times, you start seeing rage quits.
Even one grab, they might AFK.
Yeah,
I'm dead serious. It's so common.
And and in these elos, you like trying to tilt your opponent is a good strat.
Very good.
Because it's more easy to pull off than when you go higher.
Yeah, and Blitzcrank is really good at just setting up your dumb ADC.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Like very good. I'm serious. Like
I'm not
you get hooked. They're like, oh my god, this is the power. I killed the person.
Yeah. When they see the hook, they get so happy. It's like now I can press all my buttons. You know. Yeah, exactly. So that's it. So it will just make your life a lot easier if you pick them. And again, if you don't like it, you ban that crap. You know. It's like, so yeah, go for it. And that is it. Not only for support, but for our Iran to Plat
tier list.
So we're gonna move on now to the Diamond Plus. Time for the big boy tier list, Diamond Plus. Okay, all the way to the top. So, on that note, let's start with the top lane. Who's the must?
Hey, you know what time it is? Camille for the pickle ban. Camille has been still untouched when it comes to her damage and what she can do. And Trinity changes might make Camille even better.
Yeah, we haven't seen 100% yet, but from on paper,
looking juicy.
Yeah,
more true damage, which means Camille will be more consistent.
Yeah.
And movement speed,
especially in late game team fights.
Yes,
she can pick and choose what with consistency across the board instead of focusing squishies only.
And she is an auto attack reset character.
Yeah,
and Camille has 2 auto attack resets.
Yes,
so she's getting a lot of value out of Trinity. And if she chooses to split with teleport, she is destroying towers. Towers are getting destroyed. And Camille is just broken flat out. Taiwan talks about it all the time.
That's true.
Camille abusers should quit life, he says.
Oh, really?
I'm a Camille abuser though.
There you go. That's all right. I gotta win. Staying alive.
Yeah.
So now backup number 1.
Now backup. This is a hard character, but it is very good right now.
Yeah, if you just go to the practice tool, figure it out. There's some nice videos on this.
That's true.
Right?
There is on this video with a little bit of advanced techniques guides.
Yeah.
And that is Riven. Riven's very strong. She's not a gimmick. She's a very strong character, and you can play her to the highest level, and you will have a lot of success. She can win almost every matchup. Like she is so dominant. She's nuts. And like her itemization is very good right now. Like the no CDR cap in the game is just busted on Riven because she just spams ability shields. The shield buffs came through and she hasn't been nerfed. So she's just been buffed, freshly buffed, and all her items are good. Yeah. So very good character to abuse. You do need to practice though.
Yeah, I think there's no way around it. That's going to make all the difference.
100%.
Just in the way that you execute your moves.
Yeah, because a lot of the trading mechanics are advanced.
Yeah.
So not even like the mid and late game is hard, but the laning phase itself, you need to work on a lot in your practice tools. So you have to.
And that's going to set your snowball as well. Like it all starts from there. If that's not taken care of, then you're in big trouble. But yeah. Once she gets going and starts making money, itemizing quick, what are you going to do?
It's really hard.
Just avoid her. That's all you're gonna do.
Yeah, avoid her. And and if she splits, you can't match her. You have to bring other people. Then your team's getting objectives on the other side of the map. So, lastly, for our final backup pick for top lane, Diamond Plus, Fiora.
Yeah, hard to disagree.
Freshly buffed multiple times. Items are good. Recently, they've been doing like Shield Burst, Essence Reaver, and Essence Reaver became cheaper. But they've removed a little bit of the value from it, so I don't know if they'll be rushing Essence anymore. Maybe. We'll have to see, but there's lots of item options, not just Essence. You know, you can go traditional, you can go Gore, you can go Stride, you can go anything you want. And with the new Trinity, I wonder how that will go, because back in the day, Fiora used to run Trinity, and now it's looking even juicier post split, and she has a lot of auto resets and stuff.
And that will give her a little bit more what do you call it, like pressure for her, split push pressure with the Trinity, with the towers.
100%.
Because that was kind of a weakness of hers, right? Where she couldn't just split lane and get through those towers fast enough.
Yeah, like now she could do it like insane. Like
yeah, now it'll be...
She was really good, but now she's like even better.
Yeah, that's going to be massive.
So Fiora is nuts. And she's a bit hard, but once you learn her, she's like really rewarding.
Again, if you're Diamond Plus, you should be knowing these things by now. I think it's kind of like given at this point.
100%, yeah.
And yeah, that's top lane, man. So what is the jungle looking like for Diamond Plus? Okay, the must. Surprise, surprise.
Pickle ban, Viego.
Viego, that's right.
Viego is just amazing. So good. One person dies, their whole team dies. Pretty sure that's a good trade-off, right?
Yeah, it's pretty decent.
One kill to get 4 more kills. damn.
Yeah, and also when you're in Diamond Plus, there's a better chance that the Viego will know the combos of the person that just took over.
100%.
More likely than it would be in
know
a
all
lower.
the characters.
So if you know a lot of combos of who you're stealing, it is terrifying.
Oh yeah. And you're healing for, okay, a little bit of a Viego knowledge here. When you take a transformation, you are healing for percentage of their health, not your missing health. Which means if you steal a tank and you're 1 health, you will be full health.
Yeah, that's
you will
exactly
get full
right,
health. So let's say you're really low and you still Cho'Gath, you will heal like pretty much full health.
That's insane.
Insane.
Sustainability
That's just ridiculous. And it's just you're just right clicking and becoming invulnerable. That's just unfair. And just Viego is very strong in the 2v2s early. And in Diamond Plus, people are gonna rotate and they will help you fight the steers. Yeah. And you have a healthy jungle clear. 6 camp isn't too good. You will make it to Scuttle late, but 5 clear into Scuttle, you will always be there and with full health. And you're just very strong. You got Tank Shred built into your passive, and you have some mobility, jump over walls. You can go invisible camouflage for like 8 seconds.
Yeah, it's insane.
It's just ridiculous, and the characters are stacked. And just a really good pick. And for our backups, we have some Hextech Alternator character abusers. We begin with Talia.
Yeah, big time.
A character that is slept on very hard, and has lots of itemization, like flexibility. She can go a lot of different mythics. She can go Ludens, she can go Leandries, Everfrost. She can pick whatever she wants for that game. And Ludens did get freshly buffed the last patch, so it's more of an option as well. People might shift away from Everfrost this patch. Not sure. I think it's still good. But she's very flexible, a very strong dominant early laner, and in Diamond Plus, early pressure is really important.
Yeah, big time.
It's big momentum game, Diamond Plus. Like couple kills early, you're just snowballing.
Yeah. Because everything's more a bit on a grid. Everything is on a plan. So if you can have 2 steps ahead and the plan stays, you're gonna always be ahead. If that makes sense. So it's very good to have that initial momentum. Early game to dictate mid game.
Exactly.
To guarantee late game. If that makes sense.
Because Diamond Plus players don't throw.
Yes.
Ideally.
Yes.
Ideally.
Yes. You don't throw, right?
You don't throw, right?
No, you don't throw.
You better not throw, okay? But yeah, once you get ahead, you stay ahead.
Yeah.
Now for our Hextech Alternator abuser, Nidalee, our backup character, there's multiple challenges with 70% win rates in Challenger.
Yeah, we actually had a look. It was pretty bananas.
Insane. 68, 67, 70, 60. Like those win rates are nuts.
Yeah,
I can't believe how good Nidalee is when she gets ahead. And she's a Hextech Alternator character in the jungle. 1050 gold back and start killing everyone.
Yeah, that's brutal.
And if you get it full clear and maybe like you still want camp or get double scuttle, you can back for Hextech Alternator and a Dark Seal and you can snowball. So you can start stacking Dark Seal and you got Hextech Alternator spike. So very dominant, strong, fast clear, fast count jungle, good CC chain, like not CC chain but CC combo. If your team CCs, sets you up for a spear, you can one-shot people. Yeah. Just really, really good character. And very strong early. Yeah. That's why I recommend her for high elos, because Nidalee falls off very fast, but she is so impactful as soon as she loads into the game. Yeah. Immediate agency as soon as you get in. She decides games early. So high elo games won't last super long. Yeah. So usually by mid game, it's like early late game, it's pretty much determined by that point. Yeah. And that's where she hasn't dropped off completely. Yeah. If you overstay it and you're like, you do an ace and then you start wandering around and you're not like pushing or ending. You need to end. This is not happening at this elo. It shouldn't, right? Right. So Nidalee, that means that her full potential is used throughout the duration of the match. 100%. And that's just insane. And your team is keeping their eyes peeled for skirmishes. Yeah, exactly. Paying attention, setting you up, baiting fights. But yeah, Nidalee is just ridiculous. It's just like the Graves effect. Always good at high elo, crap at low elos. But yeah, Nidalee is our last pick for jungle. Moving on to mid for Diamond Plus right now. I wouldn't be surprised of what your must have. Yep. Which is pick or ban Diamond Plus. Silas is killing it, man. Dude, Silas is doing way better than I thought he would.
Yeah, like I think
I knew he was gonna be good, but my God, is he good?
Yeah,
He
all
is
caps.
good.
All caps.
Like insane win rates, above 52% every elo. Insane win rates. Like the Everfrost synergy and all those buffs he's gotten consecutively. W cooldown buffs, attack speed buffs on the passive. Insane attack speed buffs on the passive. His fast combos, more healing. He's ripping up the rift, and he has lots of flexibility in the way he can max his order. He can go Q max in range, he can go W melee, he can switch it up to whatever he needs, and itemization is very good right now. So Sylas is ripping it up in Summoner's Rift. Yeah,
definitely. It's no doubt about it almost. Like if you ain't playing him, don't make sure you're gonna play against him. Honestly, I don't see otherwise.
Yeah, it's just
like at least for up to now, there's no doubt about it. We're gonna have to wait to find out. It's like it's guaranteed.
He's good, yeah. And
now our backups.
Backups, we have Kiana. Kiana's really just been destroying high elo.
Oh yeah.
Prowler's Claw in the mid lane. Just Kiana's consistency is like what I find the most attractive is like these really easy guaranteed setups for your jungle. You can grab ice, just EQ, root them, CC chain, and if you catch someone in the combo, you can do so much damage. You get one for someone for full health. You can just grab ice, EQ, WQ. You can ult them on the wall when they're ulted. Once they're in the ult, they can't flash away. They're just stuck in the combo.
So much trouble.
So much damage, and she's very mobile. She can dodge easily, survive in the lane, play safe, far from the distance. It's a very flexible pick. Very good in high elo, and values synergy. That's why I think she's much
more
better higher.
Yeah, you didn't put it into the lower list.
Yeah,
despite it being consistent.
Yeah, exactly.
It just works better with the synergy.
Yeah, you need
team.
people that know what you're capable of, and people that
play off of that.
They play off of what you can do, because Kiana's one of the best characters in the mid lane that can set up the jungle right now.
Oh,
one of the best. One of the best at setting it up. Like Syndra is like, okay, I'm gonna throw my ball right, and like people can react to what I want to do.
Right.
The stun's very predictable.
Yeah.
But Kiana can flash in and stun you in like a millisecond. It happens so quick.
Yeah, you have to play proactively with her. With Syndra, you have to play. You can play reactively, but you're behind.
Yeah, exactly.
So this one, you have to be proactive. You just gotta play with that in mind and work with it, and then you just reap the rewards every time you shut down.
Like Syndra has more range, sure, but it's very predictable when she wants to set up.
Yeah.
And you can react to her creating the orb.
Yes.
It's not as good as Kiana setup, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But the range is you have to go deep. You have to go deep.
Yeah.
So Kiana's hard, sure, but once you learn it, it's disgusting.
Yeah.
And it's very consistent. That's what I like about it. And then for our last backup, you've been all waiting for this.
The El Clasico.
Kassadin. Everfrost Kassadin is just ripping up the rift.
Even the current Everfrost would do it, honestly.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Kassadin is disgusting.
He's pretty gross. He's pretty gross.
And he's kind of in the same boat as Sylas right now. They're like both like just ripping it up. They're both insane right now with Everfrost. Such good synergy.
Yeah.
It just Kassadin's enough said. Wins a lot of matchups. Can deal with Sylas surely enough.
Yeah.
And he's just a great pick. High elo. Lower elo's kind of whack. People don't know what Kassadin's capable of.
Yeah, I don't think so either. They can't tap into him. So that's why Diamond Plus people should know by then how good he actually is.
But yeah, it's nice and simple. Sylas, Kiana, Kassadin for the mid Diamond Plus tier list.
Now we're moving to the bot lane. Okay, ADC, starting Diamond Plus ADC.
Alright.
Here's the must. The
pickle ban for Diamond Plus is Jinx. Jinx has been buffed several times, multiple patches in a row. Very strong character, great snowball ability, great synergy with the team. She is a team reliant champion. That's why I do recommend her in high elo plus.
You do see her a lot in low. But I think she
fades. It's just trash.
Yeah, exactly. Like it works here. Here it's way scarier.
100%.
Way scarier.
Because they know what will happen when they get one reset. You're gonna pop off. You're gonna get that move speed, attack speed. You're just gonna snowball crazy.
Yeah.
And the rocket buffs were significant and actually insane. I don't know why they did that, but Riot Games, thank you very much. Because I'm an AC main.
So yeah, pretty much.
If you play ADC, it's gonna be like, okay, I gotta adapt, play some Jinx.
Yeah.
Because Jinx is crazy. Really good.
It's cracked.
Yeah. And then follow up. Another character that's been buffed.
Yep.
Ezreal.
That's right.
Ezreal's very good. Itemization's great. And the AD ratio buff on his Q is actually insane. And more significant than people think.
Yeah.
Like, he was already good before the buff. And then it's, oh, here you go. 10% AD ratio on your Q.
That's bananas.
Insane.
Again,
very strong.
it's another character that I see in low that isn't utilized properly, and it gives you a bad. It gives Ezreal a bad name.
Reputation. Very
but
bad.
he is solid.
Very good.
Solid.
Most like top ADCs play him in Challenger.
Of course, yeah.
Even before the buffs. And now he has great itemization, and he is buffed on his Q ratios. Disgusting. Very strong.
For sure.
And then for our third,
backup number two,
Kai'Sa. Even after the ult cooldown nerfs, her numbers have been unaffected when it comes to what her champion's capable of, and her itemization's been untouched. Items are all still intact. Very strong pick. Very good in solo queue.
Yes.
And still gonna be good in pro play, so I'm not worried. Kai'Sa is just an all-around good tank shred, mobility. She has everything, and she has good mixed damage as well. So Kai'Sa is just a clean pick.
Yeah.
Don't need to really go much further than that. If you verse Kai'Sa or played it, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah. It goes without saying, pretty much. Clean. And that's ADC. Final group for the final tier list. Support for Diamond Plus.
Let's go.
I'm not surprised about your must.
Yeah.
Which is?
Number one, we got Bard. Bard's been rocking the Rift for a very long time, many years.
Unaffected.
Just chilling. Just chilling there, running around.
Just roaming.
Grabbing chimes, chilling.
Just chilling.
You know what time it is.
And it's like Riot completely forgot about him.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, and it's like
so weird.
Yeah, another 2 weeks, just let it rip. Honestly, I don't see why not. I don't see why not.
Solo queue, man, like the roaming is too good, and he's good at doing that. So, and just Bard is good numbers. His ability is amazing. But noobs make it look balanced. So go practice, please, because he's never gonna get nerfed unless you start pulling your shit together. So use Bard effectively. Diamond Plus is just too good. Everyone complains about him for a good reason, and even people that play him even complain about him because he's too good.
Yeah.
Like what's going on? Like I want to play a different character, but it's too good. I can't stop. But yeah, Bard's just amazing. He's definitely a pick or ban for high elo. Secondly, we have Thresh, which was our previous top pick last tier list.
So now he got knocked down a spot.
He got knocked down a spot because of the massive
the
shield nerf. It's actually it's considerate, but there will be games where you'd prefer Thresh, depending on the draft. But on average, Bard will be better, 90% of the time. But yeah, Thresh is the next most amazing thing. Lantern's just broken. Really good in a high synergy team, and good engage. Locket's really good on Thresh right now.
Yeah.
And then lastly,
Lulu.
Shout out to our enchanters out in high elo. Lulu is really good. Sleeper pick. Just dominant lane.
Super solid.
Really solid pick. I think it's really sleeper OP. People need to start getting the shit together. Lulu is cracked, and
Big
people
time.
just don't know. They just don't know the secret.
They don't believe. Yeah, and she synergizes really well with a lot of ADCs.
A lot.
So it's just it's
Sivir, Jinx.
And if you're solo queuing with Lulu, it's a safe support to use that 100%. You can be synergize with everything.
He's like offensive, very almost like a lane bully, but can buff your team as well at the same time. He's just very flexible. Polymorph is broken.
Yeah.
I think max rank Polymorph, they can't move for like 3 seconds. Like they're like hex for 3 seconds, I think.
That's pretty brutal.
Very long time. It's disgusting. Very underrated character right now.
Yeah, I think so as well.
Serpent's Fang is in the game, but that's not like your shields won't matter at that point of the game. Anyways.
Yeah, okay.
You're using your ult. Like your ult's just really good. You got good damage. Utility is amazing. And it's just like he's just Lulu. Come on, man.
Come on.
It's Lulu.
And that's that for support.
100%.
Okay, and that will do it for this patch notes tier list. So tell us, how would you run your tier lists? Which ones did you prefer? Which ones you will
That's right.
ban?
Yeah.
And yeah, man, I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you check out the patch notes video that came out before this.
That's right.
So you can get together the concepts and understand why we picked these characters and what you guys can do differently. So yeah, man, hope to help. That's why we made these. And we'll
Don't forget to like,
comment, share, and subscribe.
That's
Show it
right.
to your friends if you care.
We need the algorithm. Help us.
If you care about the algorithm, not only about the algorithm, but the well-being of your friends on the Rift.
That's
okay?
right.
If you guys want to rank up, you guys got to share the information, okay? Don't keep it to yourself. Don't hoard the information.
That's what I'm talking about. It's like,
yeah? It's going to be everywhere. So, again, thank you everyone for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next one, man. Peace out.